August 10th, 2019, New York City. A man is found dead in a high-security prison cell. On paper, Jeffrey Epstein was a high society ghost. But as his heart stopped, a billion-dollar panic started in the glass towers of Wall Street. You woke up a billionaire's advisor. You went to sleep a liability. The man who knew everyone's secrets was gone, but the ledger he left behind? That was just getting started. No war, no warning. Just a terrifying crash of a reputation built on sand. Rewind to the early 2000s. New York was on steroids. The city didn't sleep. It flexed. Money was the oxygen. Status was the currency. Private jets lined the runways. Champagne flowed like tap water. And the Lolita Express became the ultimate VIP pass. In this world, Jeffrey Epstein wasn't just a person. He was the Wi-Fi. He connected Silicon Valley tech bros to JPMorgan suits, startup founders to hedge fund royalty. He wasn't a man, he was an access point. If you wanted into the elite circle, Epstein was the key. He was untouchable, unquestionable, invincible. Jazz was the Wi-Fi of the 1920s. But in the 2000s, Epstein was the fiber optic cable for the ultra-rich. But behind the glamour, the clock was thumping. Between 1998 and 2013, JPMorgan's compliance system was screaming. Imagine a digital siren going off every single day. Not once, not twice, 700 times. 700 red flags, 700 alerts saying, "This man is a monster," while the crowd chased Epstein's networking tips and yacht invites. One guy in the compliance office stared at his screen and said, "This is going to end badly." He was ignored. The market rose. Then it soared. Then it defied gravity. The bank ignored the smell of smoke because the furnace was made of gold. Let's talk about the ghost ledger. This wasn't a spreadsheet. It was a crime scene. Inside JPMorgan's private servers, Epstein had 15 different accounts. While the world slept, a silent ticker tape kept running. $40,000 for travel. $50,000 for consulting. Millions flowing in cash. Transactions approved. Questions delayed. Warnings buried. Phones rang in executive suites, not with alarms, but with invitations to Epstein's island. The bank wasn't just watching the crash, they were fueling the engine. The system staggered forward, broken and clueless, while compliance officers clicked approve on transactions that read like a horror script. But stop looking at the numbers, because numbers stop mattering when the stories start. Behind every withdrawal was a girl whose life was traded like a commodity. Children fainted in the shadows of luxury mansions, not from hunger, but from the weight of what was happening to them. While JPMorgan bragged about record quarterly profits, a teenager was handed a stack of bills and told to stay quiet. The bank didn't just facilitate transactions, they facilitated silence. Real homes, real savings, college dreams. All of it feels hollow once you realize the cost. The fire spread. It wasn't just Epstein anymore. The ghost ledger acted like a domino. If the world's biggest bank could do it, why not the others? Deutsche Bank, Barclays, and more institutions followed. It's the financial equivalent of saying, "Sure, I'll marry you. We've been on 2 dates." Except the dates are with a predator. The economy didn't glitch. It face-planted into a brick wall of reality. This wasn't a bug. It was a feature. Then came the reckoning. By 2023, the walls finally closed in. JPMorgan agreed to a $290 million settlement. New compliance walls were built, ethical codes rewritten, oversight systems electrified. The ghost ledger was dragged into the light, or so they told us. Lawyers scrubbed the marble floors of Wall Street. A breather for the victims, a win for the law. We're told the ledger is closed, The money is paid, the ghost is dead. But rewind to the beginning and the warning loop still plays. JPMorgan didn't stumble. It face-planted into a reality it helped create. Real lives, real trauma, real futures, gone. And while this story ended, a darker one is already being written. Because when one ghost disappears, another ledger opens. The only question left is, which bank is holding the pen? I'm out.